AI, the thing that keeps you up at night because we all saw the movies and know where AI is heading. But we're going to ignore it and do dumb things to wreck the planet faster with it because AI uses a ton of energy. Of course, we can't rely on our natural brain power, especially school students. They need to let AI do everything for them because there are more important things to do than writing an essay on George Orwell's 1984, like shopping on Shein or sports gambling, if you're like a college student. AI also sucks in the entertainment industry. Generative AI sucks. Like, I can argue for some good use for regular AI, especially as an indie creator, but generative AI like Sora should die in hell. I want to work and actually film myself, not fill in some prompts and watch AI slop. I'm not even showing any of that. It disgusts me thinking about it. On that note, I've been trying to find a fun way to use AI on the show, not like generative AI Sora shit. And then I thought of monster trucks as a true American and love watching dumb crap. I know. Like, monster trucks battle each other and wreck the shit out of each other. Then it hit me. I should do the same thing with AI. Well, not violently. So introducing the first AI battle. Two AIs, ChatGPT and Google Gemini, not sponsored, will duel over one question. There will be one winner. The prompt is water wet. Who will have the more convincing arguments? Let the AI fight begin! Good evening, humans. Now ChatGPT will be the pro-water is wet caucus, while Google Gemini will argue why water is not wet caucus. Now, we'll hear 5 points from each killer robot. Let's begin with the GPT. Wetness is a sensation of a liquid on a surface, and water is the liquid, so it embodies wetness itself. Yes, the sensation of liquid, hence it is one. Now, Gemini says to fight back, wetness is a relational adjective, not an intrinsic property. The word wet must describe the state of a secondary solid object, like a towel or your hand, that has been successfully adhered by water. It is a description of a relationship, not a feature of water itself. Yes, relational. Isn't everything relational and eccentric? Well, I'm far from wet now. Second round. GPT says you can't separate wetness from water. It's intrinsic to how we perceive and define the substance. Both the chatbots love the word intrinsic. And yes, wetness and water, they are the same, although they are different. It's about the details. Continuing the Gemini, the dictionary fails to save the opposition. The accepted definition of wet is covered or saturated with water on another liquid. Water cannot logically be covered or saturated with itself. That process simply results in a greater volume of water. Yes, water cannot make itself wet because water is inherently wet and so can only make other things wet as a result. All right, round 3. The GPT said, try drying water. You can't. The moment you dry it, it's no longer water. Case closed. Oh shit, it's getting real. What does Gemini have to say back? It says, the fire analogy is undeniable proof. No one would claim that the fire is burned or that a hammer is hit. Fire burns things, a hammer hits things, water wets things, therefore it cannot logically be wet. The agent is never the effect. It's like a tree fell in a forest and nobody was around. Would it make a sound? It's not the same exact thing, but it's the first thing I think of. Okay, round 4. GPT says, if water isn't wet, nothing is. And if nothing is wet, good luck explaining rain puddles or a soggy towel. Oh, this brings up all the liquids. It now feels more personal. Gemini, your response? Water cannot be dried. Wetness is a temporary state that cannot be reversed by drying, removing the liquid. You can dry a towel, but you cannot dry a glass of water. To prove it was wet, it was always just water. That's a clapback. It's true, drying water cannot be done. You cannot cover a pond in towels and expect it to dry. Last I checked. All right, final round. The ChatGPT bot says, try drying water. You can't. The moment you dry it, it's no longer water. Case closed. Shit! Use your words against you. It's like you're reading each other's minds even though you're from separate companies. Okay, Gemini, you're the closer. Why is water not wet? It said, water can be wetted by other liquids. water can be wetted by a foreign substance such as a non-polar oil or certain chemicals. This interaction changes the surface tension of the water, which proves water can exist in a non-wet state and that wetness is an external condition. Yes, wetted by foreign objects is something that helps you answer this question and doesn't sound weird at all. Anyway, I feel like I know way too much about water wetness, and all I think is that ChatGPT did have better answers. In all honesty, Gemini had a harder time coming up with good responses. Anyway, this was an AI chat battle.